Hello, I want to show you today how to replace the outlets, power outlets at your house. We had this type right now, and they're kind of outdated. We want to upgrade to something better. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace them with these type of outlets. We still have the power outlet for one, but at night it will, the top part, it will light up and it works as a night light. It's really handy and useful. What I'm about to do right now is replace the one in the island. I've already removed the old one, like the one I showed you at first. And for this island, I don't know if you've ever seen this or not, but on the island right now we only have 2 cables instead of 4. For this type of power outlet, we need to have 4. 2 for the light and 2 for the outlet itself. So since we only have 2 cords or 2 cables, we can only install either a power outlet or a light. So this is the island, so we don't really use it for a whole lot of different things. So what we're going to do is we're going to install this, which is only a light, which it will serve as a night light at night. All the lights in the kitchen will be turned off, but the whole floor will be lit up. I'll show you a video later how it looks. But yeah, so that's it. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to connect these cables to the light, mount it, and look at the finished product. So here we go. Alright, so the tools you'll need for this job are a pair of gloves, flathead screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, a screw maybe. Just gotta make sure it's the one with a pointy end, just in case you don't have a pre-drill hole and you don't have a drill at home. You can use this to open that hole to screw the faceplate in. And the last handy dandy tool will be this, a cable cutter. This tool is more like a specialty, I think. Not everybody thinks about it. Not everybody does a lot of wiring or electrical work, but that doesn't mean that you can't own one. I mean, a pair of these is what, like $5 or $7 tops at the home improvement store. So again, it's just a handy dandy tool you can purchase and keep at home for small projects like this. That's it. Those are the tools you will need, and let's go ahead and get this party started. The first thing you got to do is you have to unplug the power from the wires. So go to your circuit box, find that breaker and turn it off. So as you can see, we have black and white cables identified here in the light as well. So on this one, we don't have it in the description. Oh, we do it right here. So this one, it will be the white connection. White, blank. So that will be on this side. The black cable will go on this side, where the ground screw is as well, the green one. So with that information, we know which one we need to use for which cable. So let's go ahead and get it done. These type of installations are really simple. All you need is just a Phillips screwdriver. All you do is just insert the cable between the 2 metal plates on the light in this case and screw them in, and that's it. Do the same thing for the black cable and the ground cable, which will be this one, the ground cable, and that should be it. Let's see if it works. Just make sure when you're installing these cables, make sure there's no exposed wire outside the outlet or light in this case. if you see something like this, go ahead and cut it and make it flush like this. That will prevent any type of electric discharge going to either an appliance or the box or someone else. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that and make it shorter so it gets flush with the base of the light, and that should be it. Alright, so I removed this little piece. I cut it with my cable cutter, and now it's all in. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw this in, install the ground, screw it in, and that should work. Okay, so now that we have our cables in place, ground, black, white, let's test them and see if it works. There you go. There you go. So at night, when the light goes out, automatically turned on, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. I'll show you a picture or a small video at night so you can see it in action. So, see you later. One thing I noticed is that this light is actually a little wider, or at least the screws are wider than the previous one, so the light won't go in. It will go in on one side, but not the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it small holes just to make it fit snug. I have already started one, but I want to show you how. The easiest way, it will be with a drill. Just bring a small drill bit with the drill and, well, drill the hole and make him slide. But just in case, or for whatever reason you don't have a drill, what you can use is the flathead screwdriver. So in this case, as an example, I'm not going to show you how to open all 4 holes, but this is just an example. Is you set the light up against the wall, mark the location you want open, you want the hole to be open. You mark the location for the hole, and you can use a pen or a pencil. In this case, I have already done it with the screwdriver, so I know where I want my hole, and just punch them in. Simple as this. Like, set the screwdriver where the hole is, and just press in. And just, you know, make sure it's wide and big enough where you can slide this in, and then you can screw it into the box. I'm gonna skip that step, and I'll show you after it's done. All right, so now we see it's snug tight. It went in, and it's flush the way it needed to be. So, yeah, I know it looks kind of ugly. I understand, but the faceplate will be on top of it, so it will cover all these little imperfections. And well, this is the best I could do with a flathead screwdriver. I could use a drill, which I do own, but the whole idea is just to show you with minimum tools what you can do. So far so good. All right, so now as you can see, it's all the way in, it's secured, and it's ready to rock. The last thing we have to finish is we have to install the faceplate for it. Which in this case I will be using this one. Alright, let's go ahead and get that done. It will be a small screwdriver. So what you will need is a different screw with a tip, a pointing tip. That will help you open the holes without having to hammering or doing anything crazy on your furniture. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it done. I wanna insert the tip first, like so, and I'm gonna have to apply a little bit of force with my screwdriver, trying to get the hole open. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, so here we are. So I have already opened the hole above. Doesn't see very well. And the bottom one. And again, all I did was just use a regular screwdriver, apply some force, and screw in. You don't have to go all the way in. You just have to give the small screw a guide for it to go in. You might be able to see this one. Alright, so that's all you need. And now we're ready to install the faceplate. Knowing that now we have the holes needed for the small screws. Let me see if I could do this with one hand. Oh, and for this part of the project, we'll need the flathead screwdriver. The reason being is all these little screws that come with a faceplate, they're flat. So let's see if we can get this done. Stay. And there you have it. New light installed, faceplate installed. It's ready to rock and roll. I'll show you guys how it look at night once it gets dark here where I am. So I hope you guys have found this video useful and it helps you answer some of the questions you have. If you like it, hit like. If you don't like it, don't do anything. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Alright, and this is the final product.